Let's look at some rational equations and other types of equations and applications. So we want to go ahead and solve our equation 2x minus 3 divided by 2 plus 5x divided by x plus 1 equal to x. First things first, find your least common denominator. So our least common denominator is going to be equal to a 2 times x plus 1. And we want to set that equal to 0 to figure out what that x is going to be. So we'll have a 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. Subtract your 2, and you're left with 2x is equal to negative 2, or x is equal to negative 1. So we don't want our x equal to negative 1 because that will end up with a 0 in the bottom, and we don't want that. So now that we have our least common denominator and we know which excluded solutions are, we can go ahead and multiply the tops by the least common denominator and see if anything will cancel out. So we'll have 2x minus 3, and then we'll go ahead and multiply by 2 times x plus 1 divided by 2. And then we'll go ahead and add 2 times x plus 1 multiplied by 5x. Then divide that by x plus 1. And then last we will have we will have an x, and then that will be multiplied by the 2 times x plus 1. So go ahead and see what will cancel out. In our first ones, we can go ahead and cancel out these 2's. Second part, we can cancel out the x plus 1, and then we'll leave the last part. So simplifying, we are left with 2x minus 3, and that will be multiplied by an x plus 1, and then we will have plus 10x, and this will be equal to an x times a 2 times an x plus 1. So let's go ahead and multiply out even more. We're left with a 2x squared minus a 3x plus a 2x minus a 3 plus a 10x, and that's going to be equal to 2x squared plus a 2x. So reducing all of this down, we will get a 9x minus a 3, and that's going to be equal to 2x, and we can go ahead and get like terms. So subtract your 9x, and you're left with a negative 3 is equal to a negative 7x, which will get you x is equal to a positive 3/7. So we're not done yet. We do need a check. Just check to make sure. 3/7 is not equal to a negative 1, which would make the bottoms 0, so we're actually good to go, and that'll be our solution. X is equal to 3/7. Our next example here, we want to go ahead and solve x divided by x minus 5 plus 5, and that's going to be equal to 5 divided by x minus 5. So first things first, find your least common denominator, which will be an x minus 5 for us, and set that equal to 0 to figure out what your excluded solutions are. So for us, we do not want x to be equal to 5 because that would result in a bottom of 0. So now that we have our least common denominator, we can go ahead and multiply all the tops and see what will cancel out. So we'll go ahead and take x minus 5 and multiply it by all of the tops. And then we'll have an x minus 5 here, plus, and then x minus 5 times 5, and that's going to be equal to x minus 5 times 5 divided by x minus 5. So now go through and see what you can cancel out. For us, x minus 5s are going to cancel out there, and then the x minus 5s will cancel out from here. So now reduce it. You'll have an x plus 5x minus 25, and you'll set all of that equal to 5. So go ahead and solve for x. We will have a 6x is equal to, and I'll just add this 25 over to the right hand side, so that'll be a 30, and x is equal to 5. And again, we're not done here. We want to go ahead and check to see x is equal to 5, and that is what we did not want. We did not want it to be a 5 because this will make the bottom a 0. So what we can go ahead and say is that this is no solution because we have an excluded solution.